In our solar system, there are significant events happening that are also related to our lives. Currently, a solar storm is rapidly approaching Earth, and the center of this real event is our Sun. The Sun, considered our nearest star and the source of life for our planet, periodically emits large explosions of particles and magnetic fields into space. In scientific terms, these are called solar storms, natural occurrences that happen regularly. However, this time, due to its unprecedented speed and the potential deep impact on Earth, this solar storm is being widely discussed, earning the title of the century's solar storm. Let's take a moment to pause and marvel at the vast cosmic spectacle unfolding in space. Picture this. We are amidst an event known as solar maximum, where the Sun's magnetic field changes and solar activity reaches its peak. And let me tell you, this time around, called Solar Cycle 25, it's nothing short of spectacular. Hold on to your hats, because the Sun has already unleashed not one, not two, but a whopping 5 coronal mass ejections, CMEs, heading straight for us. And these aren't your ordinary CMEs, they're of the halo kind, racing towards our little blue planet. To grasp the seriousness of this situation, let's go back to 2003, when Earth faced geomagnetic storms of similar intensity during the well-known Halloween storms. These incidents led to chaos, causing power grid failures and disrupting our modern way of life. However, what sets this forthcoming event apart isn't merely its potential to cause physical disruption. It's the significant impact it could have on our spiritual growth and evolution journey. According to Dolores Cannon, 2003 was a crucial turning point for Earth, a time when we were on the brink of experiencing a surge of energy that could propel us forward in our journey of evolution. These cosmic events serve as catalysts, highlighting the increasing divide between those ready to progress and those falling behind. Their impact reaches far beyond our planet, resonating throughout the cosmos and contributing to an overall rise in vibrational frequency among all beings. So, if you're ready to seize the opportunities presented by this solar event, drop an "I'm ready" in the comments. Now let's dive into an explanation of solar storms and their occurrence. Imagine the Sun as a colossal cosmic powerhouse, continuously emitting energy into the vast expanse of space. At times, this celestial engine ramps up to extraordinary levels, unleashing intense bursts of charged particles and magnetic fields. These bursts, referred to as solar storms, traverse through space and interact with Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere. These storms arise from various factors, such as the Sun's magnetic activity, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs. As these charged particles reach Earth, they can produce breathtaking auroras in the polar regions and influence our planet's magnetic field. Now, envision a solar storm of unparalleled scale, a cosmic phenomenon so immense that experts have dubbed it the solar storm of the century. Scientists and researchers have been closely monitoring the Sun's activity, noting signs that suggest a massive solar storm is approaching. The significance of this event stems from its potential impact on Earth. Unlike ordinary solar storms that may result in minor disturbances, this one has the potential to be significantly more severe and widespread. It's akin to a cosmic tempest brewing in space, capable of disrupting our technological infrastructure and even our daily routines here on Earth. Picture a scenario where our interconnected digital networks suddenly falter, causing communication systems to go haywire and satellites orbiting high above Earth to veer off course. This could very well be the reality we encounter following the solar storm of the century. The repercussions of such an event could reverberate across multiple sectors, spanning from telecommunications and navigation systems to power grids and transportation networks. Envision widespread blackouts, disrupted GPS signals, and breakdowns in communication. It's not merely a matter of inconvenience, it represents the potential for significant disruptions to our way of life. As we gear up for this cosmic event, it's crucial to grasp its potential effects and implement proactive measures to minimize risks and bolster our resilience in challenging times. By staying informed and prepared, we can navigate through this celestial storm with strength, adaptability, and unity. Now let's embark on a voyage beyond the realm of science and delve into the realm of spirituality. While scientists delve into the physical aspects of solar storms, such as their magnetic fields and charged particles, there's an additional dimension to these cosmic phenomena that transcends the tangible and delves into the mystical. Within this cosmic tapestry, solar storms emerge as significant phenomena, weaving their own intricate patterns into the fabric of the universe. Far from isolated events, they are intricately linked to the broader cosmic framework, each storm influencing and being influenced by the myriad elements of the cosmos. To truly grasp the significance of solar storms within this cosmic tapestry, one must first understand the fundamental forces at play. At the heart of these phenomena lies the Sun, a celestial entity of immense power and significance. As the primary source of energy for our solar system, the Sun plays a central role in shaping the dynamics of space and time. From a spiritual perspective, solar storms can be seen as energetic portals, openings in the fabric of reality that allow for the flow of higher frequencies and vibrations. These celestial disturbances are like cosmic alarm clocks, waking us up to the deeper truths of our existence and inviting us to expand our awareness beyond the confines of the physical world. So, as we navigate through the aftermath of the solar storm, let's remember that we're all in this together. By working together, we can emerge from this cosmic tempest stronger, wiser, and more connected than ever before. Periodically, the Sun undergoes periods of heightened activity, marked by intense bursts of energy and magnetic fields. These phenomena, known as solar storms, are the result of complex interactions within the Sun's atmosphere, leading to the ejection of charged particles into space. From a scientific perspective, solar storms are natural occurrences driven by the Sun's magnetic activity, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs. These events can have significant effects on Earth, from the creation of stunning auroras in the polar regions to disruptions in communication and navigation systems. However, beyond their scientific significance, solar storms hold a deeper meaning within the context of the cosmic tapestry. They serve as reminders of the interconnected nature of the universe, highlighting the intricate dance of energy and consciousness that permeates all of existence. In this sense, solar storms can be seen as energetic portals, openings through which higher frequencies and vibrations flow. They represent moments of transformation and awakening, inviting us to expand our awareness and deepen our connection to the cosmos. Moreover, solar storms are not isolated events, but rather integral components of a larger cosmic narrative. They are part of a continuous cycle of creation and destruction, growth and transformation that shapes the evolution of the universe. In the words of Dolores Cannon, renowned author and regression therapist, solar storms mark pivotal moments in Earth's evolutionary journey. They represent opportunities for growth and evolution, catalysts for spiritual awakening and transformation. As we navigate through the cosmic tapestry, it is essential to recognize the significance of solar storms and their place within the broader framework of existence. They are not merely random occurrences, but rather manifestations of the divine order that governs the universe. In conclusion, solar storms are much more than just fleeting events in the vast expanse of space. They are intricate threads woven into the fabric of the cosmos, reminders of the interconnectedness and divine purpose that underlie all of existence. By embracing their significance and exploring their deeper meaning, we can deepen our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Solar storms are like bursts of cosmic energy that shake us awake, triggering intuitive insights, meaningful coincidences, and deep inner experiences that remind us of our spiritual essence. Just as the sun's rays nurture life on Earth, these storms can nourish our souls, propelling us toward personal and collective growth. They're gentle nudges from the universe, urging us to recognize our interconnectedness and our power to shape our reality. By embracing the rhythms of the cosmos and surrendering to life's flow, we can uncover the beauty and wonder of existence with open hearts and curious minds. So, as we contemplate the spiritual significance of cosmic events like solar storms, let's remember that we are not separate from the universe, but rather integral parts of its vast and intricate tapestry. And let's embrace the opportunity to dance in the cosmic symphony, to ride the waves of energy and consciousness, and to awaken to the truth of who we really are, drawing connections between cosmic energies and human consciousness. Picture this: you're standing beneath a starry sky, feeling the vastness of the universe stretching out before you. In that moment, you can't help but wonder, what if there's more to this cosmic dance than meets the eye? What if the energies of the cosmos are intricately intertwined with the fabric of our own consciousness? From a spiritual perspective, the idea that cosmic energies influence human consciousness is not just a fanciful notion. It's a profound truth that has been understood by mystics, sages, and seekers throughout the ages. Just as the tides are influenced by the gravitational pull of the moon, so too are our thoughts, emotions, and experiences influenced by the energetic currents of the cosmos. But how exactly do cosmic energies interact with human consciousness? Well, imagine that each celestial body, whether it's the sun, the moon, or the stars, emits its own unique frequency or vibration. These cosmic vibrations ripple out into the universe like waves spreading across a pond and eventually make their way to Earth. Now here's where things get really interesting. Our bodies, minds, and souls are not just passive recipients of these cosmic energies. We are active participants in the cosmic dance. Just as a tuning fork resonates with a specific frequency when struck, so too do our bodies and energy fields resonate with the frequencies of the cosmos. This resonance can manifest in a variety of ways, from subtle shifts in mood and perception to profound moments of insight and awakening. For example, during a solar storm, when the sun is sending out intense bursts of energy into space, we may find ourselves feeling more energized, more alive, or more attuned to our inner guidance. But it's not just about the highs. Cosmic energies can also bring challenges and opportunities for growth. Just as a stormy sea can test our strength and resilience, so too can cosmic disturbances trigger emotional upheaval, spiritual crisis, or moments of profound transformation. Ultimately, though, the connection between cosmic energies and human consciousness reminds us of our place in the universe and our inherent interconnectedness with all of creation. It's a reminder that we are not separate from the cosmos, but rather integral parts of its grand design, each of us playing a unique and essential role in the unfolding drama of existence. So, as we navigate through the ebb and flow of cosmic energies, let's remember to stay open, curious, and receptive to the mysteries of the universe. And let's embrace the opportunity to dance in harmony with the cosmos, allowing its energies to guide us on our journey of self-discovery, growth, and awakening. Reflection on how such events can trigger personal growth, awakening, and spiritual evolution. Imagine this: You're standing on the shore watching as waves crash against the rocks, each one a reminder of the power and majesty of the ocean. In much the same way, cosmic events like solar storms can act as powerful catalysts for personal growth, awakening, and spiritual evolution. But how exactly do these cosmic upheavals spark such profound transformations within us? Well, it all comes down to energy, the subtle yet potent force that animates all of creation. When the energies of the cosmos are in flux, as they are during a solar storm, they create ripples of change that can be felt on every level of our being. On a physical level, these energetic shifts may manifest as heightened sensitivity, increased vitality, or even physical sensations like tingling or warmth. But it's on the mental, emotional, and spiritual levels where the real magic happens. During a solar storm, the veil between the seen and unseen worlds grows thin, opening the door to deeper levels of awareness and insight. This heightened sense of awareness can lead to moments of clarity, revelation, and profound spiritual awakening. Moreover, cosmic events like solar storms can act as mirrors, reflecting back to us aspects of ourselves that we may have been previously unaware of or reluctant to acknowledge. They shine a light into the dark corners of our psyche, illuminating our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs so that we can heal and transform them. But perhaps the most transformative aspect of cosmic events like solar storms is their ability to catalyze spiritual evolution. In the midst of the cosmic chaos, we are invited to surrender to the flow of life, to release our attachments to the past and the future, and to embrace the present moment with open hearts and minds. This surrender is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it's an act of courage and trust, a willingness to let go of the old in order to make way for the new. It's a reminder that true growth and transformation often require us to step outside of our comfort zones, to embrace the unknown, and to trust in the wisdom of the universe. So as we reflect on the profound impact of cosmic events like solar storms, let's remember that they are not just random occurrences, but rather opportunities for growth, awakening, and spiritual evolution. And let's embrace the journey with open hearts and minds, knowing that every challenge we face is ultimately a gift in disguise, a stepping stone on the path to greater self-awareness, fulfillment, and spiritual awakening. Taking advantage of the event. Suggestions on harnessing the energy of the solar storm for personal transformation. All right. Imagine you're standing in the midst of a cosmic tempest, surrounded by swirling energies and charged particles dancing through the atmosphere. In that moment, you have a choice. You can either be swept away by the chaos, or you can harness the power of the storm for your own personal transformation. But how exactly do you go about harnessing the energy of a solar storm for personal growth and evolution? Well, it all starts with intention, a conscious decision to embrace the energy of the storm and use it as fuel for your own inner journey. One way to harness the energy of the solar storm is through meditation. Imagine sitting quietly with your feet planted firmly on the ground as you allow the energy of the storm to wash over you. With each breath, you draw in the cosmic energies, filling yourself with light and vitality. And with each exhale, you release any stagnant energy or negative emotions, allowing yourself to become a clear and open channel for the universe's wisdom and guidance. Another powerful tool for harnessing the energy of the solar storm is through creative expression. Whether it's writing, painting, dancing, or singing, creative expression allows us to tap into the deeper currents of our being and channel them into tangible form. So why not take advantage of the heightened energy of the storm to unleash your creativity and express yourself in new and exciting ways? Finally, don't underestimate the power of simple rituals and practices for harnessing the energy of the solar storm. Whether it's lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or performing a sacred ceremony, rituals can help us connect with the deeper meaning and significance of cosmic events like solar storms. So as you navigate through the energy of the solar storm, remember that you are not alone. You are surrounded by a vast and supportive universe that is cheering you on every step of the way. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the energy of the storm carry you to new heights of personal growth, awakening, and transformation. Storms throughout history have captured the human imagination. They symbolize nature's raw power, its unpredictability, and its ability to both create and destroy. Among the many storms that have etched their mark on history, the storm of Tyre stands out not only for its ferocity, but also for its spiritual significance. In this exploration, we delve deeply into the layers of meaning woven within this tempestuous event, seeking to understand its implications beyond the realm of meteorology. The storm of Tyre stands as a tumultuous event in both historical annals and spiritual discourse. Its significance transcends the mere meteorological phenomenon, delving into the realms of divine intervention, human hubris, and spiritual awakening. In this in-depth analysis, we embark on a journey to unravel the layers of meaning woven within the fabric of this ancient tempest, seeking to understand its profound implications for individuals, societies, and the human quest for transcendence. Tyre, a city of magnificence and hubris. To comprehend the spiritual significance of the storm of Tyre, one must first grasp the essence of the city itself. Tyre, an ancient Phoenician metropolis, exuded wealth, power, and cultural sophistication. Its maritime prowess and commercial dominance made it a linchpin of the ancient world's economy. However, beneath its glittering facade lay the seeds of hubris and arrogance, traits that would ultimately lead to its downfall. The biblical lens, divine judgment, and prophetic fulfillment. The biblical narrative, particularly in the book of Ezekiel, casts the storm of Tyre in a prophetic light. Ezekiel's vivid descriptions foretell Tyre's destruction, portraying the storm as a divine instrument of judgment upon the city's sins. This interpretation imbues the storm with profound spiritual significance, framing it as a warning against pride and moral decay. The fulfillment of Ezekiel's prophecy lends credence to the belief in divine providence shaping human destinies. Metaphor and symbolism. The storm within beyond its historical and biblical context. The storm of Tyre serves as a potent metaphor for the internal tempests that rage within the human soul. Just as the storm ravages the physical city, so too do internal conflicts and moral dilemmas challenge individuals on their spiritual journeys. The storm becomes a symbol of existential crises, prompting introspection and the quest for inner peace amidst life's turbulence. Natural forces and divine intervention, a dialectic. The debate over whether the storm of Tyre was a purely natural phenomenon or a manifestation of divine intervention underscores broader philosophical questions about the interplay between natural laws and supernatural agency. While meteorological explanations can elucidate the storm's mechanics, its timing and impact invite speculation about higher forces at work. This dialectic between science and spirituality highlights the complexity of interpreting historical events through a spiritual lens. Lessons learned: humility, resilience, and redemption. The storm of Tyre offers profound lessons for individuals and societies alike. It serves as a cautionary tale against the dangers of unchecked pride and arrogance, reminding us of the impermanence of worldly achievements. Moreover, it underscores the importance of resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity, encouraging us to weather life's storms with grace and fortitude. Ultimately, the storm becomes a catalyst for redemption, prompting introspection and the pursuit of higher virtues. Spiritual awakening and transformation, finding meaning in the storm. For some, the storm of Tyre represents not only destruction, but also an opportunity for spiritual awakening and transformation. Just as the city was brought to its knees by the tempest, individuals may find themselves humbled by life's challenges, prompting them to reassess their priorities and seek deeper meaning in their existence. In this sense, the storm becomes a catalyst for personal growth and enlightenment, leading to profound inner transformations. The legacy of Tyre, reflections on transience and transcendence. Despite the devastation wrought by the storm of Tyre, the city's legacy endures through the annals of history. Tyre serves as a reminder of the transient nature of worldly power and material wealth, prompting contemplation on the eternal quest for transcendence. Its story inspires reflection on the deeper mysteries of existence and the enduring resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the storm of Tyre emerges as a multifaceted phenomenon with profound spiritual significance. Whether viewed through the lens of divine judgment, metaphorical symbolism, or existential introspection, it challenges us to confront the complexities of the human condition and the eternal quest for meaning and purpose. By unraveling the layers of meaning woven within its tumultuous wake, we gain deeper insights into the interplay between the physical and the spiritual realms, enriching our understanding of both history and humanity's spiritual journey. Solar storms, immense eruptions of electromagnetic energy from the sun, hold both fascination and potential hazards for Earth and its inhabitants. As we approach May 12, 2024, anticipation may rise for an impending solar storm event. In the realm of alternative and metaphysical perspectives, Dolores Cannon's work stands out as a beacon of insight into various phenomena, including solar activity. Drawing from her teachings, this discourse aims to delve deeply into the nature of solar storms and provide guidance on navigating their potential impacts. Through exploration and understanding, we can learn to mitigate risks and harness the transformative energies these events bring forth. Understanding solar storms. Solar storms, often referred to as space weather events, are fascinating phenomena that stem from disruptions in the sun's magnetic field. These disturbances can take various forms, including solar flares, coronal mass ejections, CMEs, and solar wind disturbances, each with its own characteristics and impact on space weather. To grasp the significance of solar storms, it's essential to delve deeply into the mechanisms underlying these phenomena and their implications for Earth and space-based activities. Solar magnetic field dynamics. At the heart of solar storms lies the dynamic interplay of the sun's magnetic field. The sun's magnetic field is generated by the motion of charged particles within its interior, creating complex patterns of magnetic flux. Over time, these magnetic fields become twisted and tangled, leading to the formation of sunspots and active regions on the solar surface. The interaction between these magnetic fields can give rise to sudden solar flares. Solar flares are intense bursts of radiation emitted by the sun, often accompanied by the release of energetic particles. These eruptions occur when magnetic energy stored in the sun's atmosphere is suddenly released, leading to the rapid heating and acceleration of charged particles. Solar flares are classified based on their X-ray intensity and can range from relatively mild to extremely powerful events. The energy released during a solar flare can disrupt radio communications, damage satellites, and pose radiation hazards to astronauts in space. Coronal mass ejections, CMEs. Coronal mass ejections are massive eruptions of plasma and magnetic field from the sun's corona into space. These events often follow solar flares, but can also occur independently. During a CME, billions of tons of solar material are ejected at speeds exceeding several million miles per hour. When directed towards Earth, the charged particles in a CME can interact with our planet's magnetic field, triggering geomagnetic storms and potentially causing disruptions to power grids, satellite operations, and communication networks. The solar wind is a continuous stream of charged particles, primarily electrons and protons, flowing from the Sun's outer atmosphere into the solar system. Occasionally, the solar wind experiences disturbances, such as high-speed streams or co-rotating interaction regions, CIRs, which can impact Earth's magnetosphere and contribute to space weather events. These disturbances can enhance the auroras, disturb satellite orbits, and induce geomagnetic storms, particularly during periods of solar maximum. The Sun's magnetic activity follows an 11-year cycle, characterized by periods of heightened activity known as solar maximum and periods of relative calm known as solar minimum. During solar maximum, solar storms, including solar flares and CMEs, are more frequent and intense due to the increased complexity of the Sun's magnetic field. Conversely, during solar minimum, solar activity decreases, but sporadic solar storms can still occur, albeit less frequently. Impacts on Earth and space-based systems. Understanding the mechanisms behind solar storms is crucial for predicting and mitigating their effects on Earth and space-based activities. Geomagnetic storms resulting from solar activity can disrupt radio communications, GPS navigation, and power grids, posing risks to both technological infrastructure and human health. Moreover, the potential impact of solar storms on satellite operations, spacecraft electronics, and astronaut safety underscores the need for vigilant monitoring and preparedness measures. Preparedness and mitigation strategies. To mitigate the effects of solar storms, proactive measures are essential. Space weather forecasting and monitoring systems enable early detection of solar activity, providing advance warning to operators of critical infrastructure and space missions. Hardening measures such as shielding spacecraft and power grid transformers can help safeguard against the effects of solar radiation and geomagnetic disturbances. Additionally, public awareness and education initiatives play a vital role in ensuring resilience to solar storm impacts. In conclusion, solar storms are dynamic phenomena driven by disruptions in the Sun's magnetic field, with implications for Earth and space-based systems. Understanding the mechanisms behind solar flares, coronal mass ejections, and solar wind disturbances is essential for predicting and mitigating their effects on space weather. By studying the solar cycle variability and implementing preparedness and mitigation strategies, we can enhance our resilience to solar storms and minimize their impact on society and technology. Impact on Earth. When solar storms interact with Earth's magnetosphere, they can produce a range of effects. These include geomagnetic disturbances, radio blackouts, and increased auroral activity. Geomagnetic disturbances can disrupt power grids, satellite communications, and navigation systems, posing risks to both infrastructure and human safety. By comprehending the potential impacts of solar storms, individuals and organizations can take proactive measures to minimize disruption and damage. Solar storms, when they interact with Earth's magnetosphere, unleash a cascade of effects that can reverberate across our planet and its technological infrastructure. Understanding these impacts is paramount for implementing proactive measures to mitigate their potential disruption and damage. Geomagnetic disturbances. Solar storms, particularly coronal mass ejections, CMEs, can trigger geomagnetic disturbances when the charged particles they release interact with Earth's magnetic field. These disturbances can manifest as sudden fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field, inducing electrical currents in the atmosphere and the ground. When these currents flow through power transmission lines, they can overload transformers and other electrical infrastructure, leading to widespread power outages. Geomagnetic storms have historically caused significant disruptions to power grids, such as the Quebec blackout of 1989, highlighting the vulnerability of our electrical infrastructure to solar activity. Another consequence of solar storms is the potential for radio blackouts, which occur when the increased ionization in the Earth's ionosphere disrupts radio communication signals. Solar flares, in particular, can generate intense bursts of X-rays and ultraviolet radiation that ionize the upper atmosphere, interfering with high-frequency radio transmissions. This can affect a wide range of communication systems, including radio broadcasts, satellite communications, and aviation navigation. During periods of heightened solar activity, such as solar maximum, the risk of radio blackouts increases, necessitating careful monitoring and coordination among affected industries. Increased auroral activity. Solar storms also give rise to heightened auroral activity, producing spectacular displays of light in the polar regions. When charged particles from the Sun collide with the Earth's atmosphere, they excite atoms and molecules, causing them to emit photons of light. This phenomenon, known as the aurora borealis, northern lights, in the northern hemisphere, and the aurora australis, southern lights in the southern hemisphere, is a mesmerizing spectacle that captivates observers worldwide. While auroras pose no direct threat to human health or infrastructure, they serve as a visual reminder of the dynamic interaction between the Sun and Earth's magnetic field during solar storms. Risks to infrastructure and human safety. The impacts of solar storms on Earth extend beyond disruptions to technology and communication systems. Geomagnetic disturbances can pose risks to critical infrastructure, including power grids, telecommunications networks, and GPS navigation systems. Disrupted power grids can lead to cascading failures in essential services, such as healthcare, transportation, and emergency response, with potentially dire consequences for public safety and well-being. Moreover, astronauts and airline passengers flying at high altitudes are at increased risk of exposure to radiation during solar storms, highlighting the importance of monitoring and forecasting space weather for human spaceflight and aviation safety. Proactive measures and mitigation strategies. To mitigate the impacts of solar storms on Earth, proactive measures and mitigation strategies are essential. Space weather forecasting and monitoring systems provide early warning of impending solar activity, enabling operators of critical infrastructure to implement contingency plans and protective measures. Hardening measures, such as shielding power grid transformers and satellite electronics, can help minimize the risk of damage from geomagnetic disturbances. Public awareness and education campaigns play a crucial role in informing individuals and organizations about the potential risks of solar storms and the importance of preparedness and resilience measures. In conclusion, solar storms can have a wide range of impacts on Earth, including geomagnetic disturbances, radio blackouts, and increased auroral activity. These phenomena pose risks to critical infrastructure, communication systems, and human safety, underscoring the importance of understanding and mitigating the effects of solar activity. By comprehending the potential impacts of solar storms and implementing proactive measures, we can enhance our resilience to space weather events and minimize disruption and damage to society and technology. Insights from Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon's body of work encompasses a wide array of metaphysical and esoteric subjects, including the nature of consciousness, past life regression, and extraterrestrial encounters. While her teachings may seem unconventional to some, they offer unique perspectives on phenomena such as solar storms. Cannon often emphasized the interconnectedness of cosmic energies and human consciousness, suggesting that solar activity can influence collective consciousness and spiritual evolution. Navigating solar storms. In light of Dolores Cannon's teachings, navigating solar storms involves a holistic approach that encompasses physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. Practicing mindfulness and meditation can help individuals attune to the subtle energies of solar activity, fostering a sense of inner peace and resilience amidst external turbulence. Additionally, maintaining practical preparedness measures, such as having emergency supplies and backup power sources, can enhance one's ability to weather the effects of solar storms. Avoiding potential pitfalls. While solar storms present opportunities for growth and transformation, they also carry potential pitfalls that individuals should be mindful of. During periods of heightened solar activity, it is advisable to avoid excessive exposure to electromagnetic radiation, such as prolonged use of electronic devices or spending extended periods outdoors without adequate protection. Similarly, engaging in fear-based narratives or panic-driven behaviors can exacerbate stress and diminish one's capacity to adapt effectively. Solar storms, celestial phenomena of immense power, hold within them the potential for both awe and trepidation. As we approach May 12, 2024, the anticipation of a solar storm event looms on the horizon, invoking a mixture of curiosity and concern among Earth's inhabitants. In this discourse, we embark on a journey of exploration into the nature of solar storms, guided by the insights of Dolores Cannon, a renowned figure in the realms of metaphysics and alternative knowledge. Through an in-depth examination of solar activity, its impacts, and the wisdom gleaned from Cannon's teachings, we endeavor to equip ourselves with the understanding and tools necessary to navigate these cosmic events with grace and resilience. Solar storms, also known as space weather events, originate from the dynamic and ever-changing environment of our nearest star, the Sun. At the heart of these phenomena lies the Sun's magnetic field, a complex and dynamic system that undergoes periodic cycles of activity. The primary drivers of solar storms include solar flares, eruptions of intense radiation across the electromagnetic spectrum, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs, colossal expulsions of charged particles from the Sun's corona. Additionally, the solar wind, a continuous stream of charged particles flowing from the Sun, contributes to the intricacies of space weather. The Sun's magnetic activity follows an 11-year cycle characterized by periods of heightened activity known as solar maximum and periods of relative calm known as solar minimum. During solar maximum, the frequency and intensity of solar storms increase, potentially culminating in significant disruptions to Earth's magnetosphere and technological infrastructure. Conversely, solar minimum heralds a period of diminished solar activity, offering respite from the tumultuous forces unleashed by the Sun. When solar storms interact with Earth's magnetosphere, they give rise to a myriad of effects that reverberate across the planet. Geomagnetic disturbances resulting from the interaction between solar wind and Earth's magnetic field can induce fluctuations in the magnetosphere and ionosphere. These disturbances have the potential to disrupt power grids, satellite communications, and navigation systems, posing significant risks to critical infrastructure and societal functioning. Furthermore, solar storms can manifest as radio blackouts, impeding the transmission of electromagnetic signals across various frequency bands. This disruption can affect a wide range of communication systems, including radio broadcasts, satellite transmissions, and wireless networks, impairing both civilian and military operations. Moreover, increased auroral activity, manifested as vibrant displays of light in the polar regions, serves as a visible manifestation of the sun's influence on Earth's atmosphere. Dolores Cannon's contributions to the fields of metaphysics and alternative knowledge are characterized by a profound exploration of consciousness, spirituality, and cosmic interconnectedness. Through her pioneering work in hypnotherapy and past life regression, Cannon facilitated transformative experiences that offered glimpses into the deeper mysteries of existence. Central to her teachings is the concept of the universal mind, an omnipresent and collective consciousness that permeates the fabric of reality. Cannon posited that solar activity, far from being isolated celestial events, is intricately linked to the evolution of consciousness on Earth. She suggested that solar storms serve as catalysts for spiritual awakening and transformation, precipitating shifts in collective awareness and vibrational frequencies. According to Cannon, the energies unleashed during solar events have the potential to catalyze profound shifts in human consciousness, facilitating the emergence of new paradigms of understanding and being. The storm of Tyre, an ancient tempest of historical and spiritual significance, beckons us to explore its depths through the lens of conscience, a moral compass that guides our reflections on human actions and their consequences. In this profound journey of introspection, we delve into the storm's impact on the human conscience, unraveling its echoes across time and space. Through contemplation and analysis, we seek to uncover the moral truths embedded within the tumultuous winds and raging seas of Tyre's tempest. Conscience as the arbiter of morality. Before delving into the conscience's response to the storm of Tyre, it is imperative to understand its role as the arbiter of morality within the human psyche. Conscience, often described as an inner voice or moral compass, serves as a guiding force that discerns right from wrong, urging individuals to act in accordance with ethical principles and values. It is shaped by various factors, including upbringing, cultural influences, and personal experiences, yet retains a universal essence that transcends individual differences. The storm's impact on human consciousness. The storm of Tyre, with its ferocity and devastation, reverberates through the corridors of human consciousness, stirring emotions and prompting reflections on the fragility of human existence. Conscience bears witness to the suffering inflicted upon the inhabitants of Tyre, grappling with questions of justice, compassion, and divine providence. As the storm unleashes its fury upon the city, conscience wrestles with the implications of human folly and hubris, confronting the consequences of pride and arrogance. Lessons in hubris and humility. At the heart of the storm of Tyre lies a cautionary tale of hubris and humility, echoing through the annals of history. Conscience admonishes humanity for its arrogance, warning against the pitfalls of excessive pride and self-aggrandizement. The downfall of Tyre serves as a sobering reminder of the transient nature of power and wealth, urging individuals to cultivate humility and empathy in their interactions with others and the natural world. Through the lens of conscience, we glean valuable insights into the moral dimensions of human folly and redemption. Divine judgment and moral accountability. The biblical narrative surrounding the storm of Tyre portrays it as a manifestation of divine judgment upon the city's sins. Conscience grapples with the theological implications of this interpretation, pondering the concepts of moral accountability and divine justice. While some may view the storm as a punishment inflicted by a wrathful deity, others see it as a natural consequence of human actions, reflecting the interconnectedness of moral agency and cosmic order. Conscience prompts individuals to reflect on their own moral culpability and the consequences of their choices, fostering a sense of ethical responsibility and moral awareness. Compassion in the midst of calamity. Amidst the devastation wrought by the storm of Tyre, conscience bears witness to acts of compassion and solidarity that transcend the boundaries of human suffering. Even in the face of adversity, individuals display remarkable resilience and altruism, extending a helping hand to those in need. Conscience celebrates these moments of empathy and kindness, recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every human being. Through acts of compassion, individuals affirm their shared humanity and reaffirm their commitment to the principles of justice and solidarity. Redemption and renewal. Despite the destruction wrought by the storm of Tyre, conscience holds out the possibility of redemption and renewal. Just as the storm lays waste to the city's material wealth and grandeur, it also clears the path for spiritual growth and transformation. Conscience beckons individuals to embark on a journey of self-discovery and moral renewal, embracing humility, forgiveness, and reconciliation. The storm becomes a catalyst for personal and collective redemption, inspiring individuals to rise from the ashes of despair and rebuild their lives upon a foundation of compassion and integrity. The legacy of Tyre, echoes of conscience. As the echoes of the storm of Tyre fade into the mists of time, its legacy endures within the recesses of human conscience. Conscience serves as a custodian of memory, preserving the lessons learned from Tyre's downfall for future generations. The storm's moral significance transcends the boundaries of history and geography, resonating with individuals across cultures and epochs. Through the prism of conscience, we confront the enduring truths embedded within the storm's tumultuous wake, drawing inspiration from its timeless wisdom and moral insight. Conclusion. In conclusion, the storm of Tyre serves as a profound reflection of the human conscience's response to moral dilemmas and existential challenges. Through contemplation and introspection, conscience grapples with the storm's implications for human morality, confronting questions of hubris, humility, and divine justice. As we navigate the tumultuous seas of life, conscience serves as our steadfast companion, guiding us towards the shores of compassion, integrity, and spiritual renewal. In the storm's aftermath, we find not only devastation, but also redemption, as conscience beckons us to heed its call and embrace the eternal truths of justice, love, and forgiveness. Thank you for watching. Until next time, may conscience guide your path.